Then also before we move on, so Derpy watched. He said he was gonna suffer and watch the Airbender, the live action movie, the one that what was his name?
Why would you
Who's the
do that
director?
to yourself? M. Night
Exactly.
Shyamalan.
M Night, yeah. So he's like, can't say something about the small about the Airbender movie. So he rewatched it. He told me he was rewatching it. I guess he was rewatching it. He was rewatching it. His dad never seen it, so it was kind of good to see get a new perspective. I think Brian was saying. Yeah, to painfully rewatch the last Airbender last night because I watched the whole cartoon series of Avatar with his father and wanted his opinion on it. So real quick, also, I don't think you said it, but what was his opinion on the cartoon? Did he like the cartoon? But so much pain. Yeah.
But you know what? It's because M. Night Shyamalan knows how to disappoint more than any other director that I've ever met. He knows how to disappoint so much. Oh, it hurts your heart. It goes right for the jugular. Like,
what really tickled me in the movie Old is that he came up with a rapper name called Midsize Sedan, and everyone just ran with it. Everyone just went with it. I want to know what other rapper names what other names he came up with and thought of before he said Midsize Sedan is the one.
I don't know if you remember this, Brandon, but when we worked at Family Video, yes, we worked at Family Video. I said the worst movie I've ever seen in all my existence was The Village. I hated that movie so much. And you know what? I look back at it and I think, why did I hate it so much? It was because I hate M. Night Shyamalan. I hate him so much. It was a stupid movie that all his twists and turns, except for The Sixth Sense, are stupid. I'm done.
And mind you, at one point in his career, people were hyping this man up to be like he was going to be the next Spielberg or Hitchcock.
Yeah. Because no one saw The Sixth Sense. No one saw it coming.
Yeah. But like The Village, like, man, I remember like when the first time watching it, I'm like, this is good. It's scary. It's good. It's good. It's good. And then for me, a horror film, any kind of scary film, always depends on how it ends. If it ends poorly, it ruins the entire movie. If it ends perfectly, then it's going to be a classic. That had the absolute worst ending, where at the end of the movie, you're mad for sitting and watching the whole movie.
You tell me you've been right outside of regular places this entire time. You tell me the entire time you're 2 blocks away. What the are you talking about, M. Night Shyamalan? This is the most I've ever seen in my life. Like,
he had no fly zone.
Yeah. Hang on.
And then remember, I said, the Signs was a good movie until the end. Swing Away. It was a really good movie to the end.
The water thing. It makes no sense. Why are aliens?
Then why are you here?
Exactly. It makes no sense. Like
75% of your planet is made of the thing that can kill us, and it drops from the sky. What?
Yeah. Also, the people that live here are also like, what? How much are we? Like 80%? Like
80% water. Like,
so if one of us bleeds on them, like,
we sweat too hard.
Sweat too much. It burned. But real quick, and Jeffrey said, it's still an insult to the cartoon and the creators of the show. Might M. Night death by plot twist. Shame on you.
Yeah. I mean, he did a bad job. Even casting.
Yeah. But he said his dad loved the show. Good.
Okay, so now we have a baseline saying his dad has good taste. All right, so we know that.
Yeah, but he said at the end of the day, my father's opinion was, why was this made? All right. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah. He said, good story, very good humor, he said. I guess there was humor, which because I'm like, there is humor in the cartoon. There's a lot of humor because you got to remember it's an 11-year-old boy who's
Yep.
gonna do 11-year-old boy stuff, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, so you know, there's gonna be like stupid little things. You know, I remember like he tries to distract the people and he pulls out the little spinning thing, and you know, it's like there's like little things like that. You know, I think they even do that in Korra, where he's older and he does it like or something like that along those lines. But they have
But he was just fun. Aang was
innocent.
the innocence and the
Yeah.
youthful exuberance. Like it was just so awesome and seeing it. And even in a time where everyone else was dealing with death and all stuff, he was just a little kid. And he's going to be the most powerful being in the world. It's a great story. It's a great idea. And M. Night Shyamalan takes great ideas and shits on them. It's just they're happening. The trees. That's M. Night Shyamalan.
I remember watching him like, why is he changing his name to Ang? Like Aang. Like, you know, and he said something like, oh, that's how it should be pronounced. Like, I'm pretty sure the creators of the show
know how
it should
be
be
pronounced.
Yeah, he said he wanted the authentic pronunciations of the Asian names, which is hilarious because he goes and casts the whitest people you can find.
Yeah,
that's funny.
You know,
he said, I don't know if he'll be able to get through Evolution. It's so bad. Yeah, that one probably worse.
Yeah.
Show, not the movie he's referring to. Oh yeah, okay.
So Baker,
yeah.
what Baker said.
His favorite was the Cabbage Guy and River People Secret Tunnel. The Cabbage Guy was always my favorite.
Yeah, I like Iroh. Iroh's just my favorite the entire time.
Oh, yeah. But the Cabbage Guy is cool because then he winds up being this big shot business guy in Korra. So I was like, oh yeah, he winds up making out good at the end.